you doing here?
Come on out, Dad. I brought you something.
Really? Oh, that's nice of you, honey. You don't...
It's your birthday.
What? No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. Take my word for it, Dad. It's kind of upsetting when you forget your own birthday.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, I don't have a calendar here, and time gets kind of fluid when you're... Wow. A candle. Are you gonna like that?
Will it make you sad? Okay, here.
Oh, wow. Thanks. Look at this. Sprinkles and everything. Hey, that's good.
Thanks, I made them.
Really? You know how to bake?
It's just something I do when I'm stressed out sometimes.
Yeah? Stressed out about what?
Well, I have like 5 hours of schoolwork, and then, you know, there's the general life situation.
Yeah. You mean your mom?
Well, she's pretty hard to figure out sometimes, but I was actually
you're
talking
about me, right? And everything. You know what? You don't have to worry. Look
I
at
know,
me.
Dad, it's okay.
Fine.
I know, you're fine.
No, I am.
Okay, sure, let's just keep going with that.
Hmm.
Here.
Oh, really? You didn't have to do it. Oh. Oh, wow.
Do you like it?
Oh, wow, it's a great Coke. Oh, honey, thank you.
You're welcome, Dad. All right, look, I gotta get to school, okay? So try and do something fun today. You know, go to a park or a library. When was the last time you read a book, just for fun? Happy birthday, Dad.
Okay. Thanks, honey.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I forgot my own birthday. That's kind of depressing.
It would be more depressing if she forgot it.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks.
Did she buy this?
Yeah, take a look.
Nice. It's comfortable, warm, practical. She's a considerate girl.
Yeah, she is. You surprised by that?
Why, because she's your daughter?
Yeah, I guess.
Are you?
Well, I don't remember ever talking to her about things like that. And Lori was in therapy through a lot of her formative years, so...
Things like that, like, is that your term for basic things like remembering someone's birthday? Carl?
Maybe Kevin.
I don't think
Well, it's gonna be one of them.
Or both of them.
What are you doing? Just taking a quick shower. Who said you could do that? The sign says feel free to use, as long as you ask first. The sign doesn't say as long as you ask first.
No, but it's implied.
Oh. How is it implied?
The same way anything is implied.
How's that?
By not being stated, just implied.
Okay, then, whatever. Can I please use your shower, Carl?
It's Kyle, Carl's brother.
Kyle, right.
So he's talked about me?
Or maybe it was Kevin.
Kevin, that low-life pornographer's been hanging around here?
Yeah, well, you know, he does make the occasional appearance. I'm Steve.
Okay.
Yeah. So there were 3 of you.
Yeah, well, as far as we know.
You mean there could be more?
I guess that all depends.
On what?
On what my father was up to all those years on the road. He was a professional tree climber, you know, in those lumberjack competitions.
You mean he was a lumberjack?
Yeah, and then he became a tree climber. Anyway, feel free to use the shower. I mean, now that you've asked first.
Thanks. Hey, Ronnie, I saved you some hot water.
Hey, you got a visitor. He's in the back seat having a nap.
You just let himself into my car?
Well, he said he hadn't slept in days, and it was all your fault.
What? They hadn't slept?
That he hadn't slept, that he lost his job, that he...
What is this? All my former employees get to blame me for, like, everything that happens to me?
No, he didn't work for you. He was a janitor in Kate's school, and he helped you out.
Oh, my God. Not him.
Hi, Steve. Remember me?
Oh, hi. Oh, yeah.
So, how's it going?
Oh, there are good days and bad.
I meant with my movie deal.
Movie deal?
The movie deal that he promised to get me after I lost my job.
Actually, what I think I said about that was...
You said you'd make it happen.
Well, no, I think I said I'd introduce you to some people who maybe could help you make it happen. That's what I think I said.
And those people? Are these people?
Oh, of course not, no. There's this...
I need to make my movie, Steve. My mind is full of some very unpleasant things that need to get out.
Yeah. So he wants to make a slasher film.
I want to make a response to slasher films.
His response would be to kill all the teenagers in a more stylized manner.
If by stylized, he means more psychologically motivated.
Yeah, he doesn't like teenagers because they were rude to him as a janitor.
If by rude, he means insulting and humiliating.
No, I just think he should work on getting himself into a healthier place.
I don't give a shit what he thinks. I lost my job trying to help you destroy your daughter's school records.
Alter her school records, and for a very good reason.
Yeah, the good reason being that she got caught running a gambling syndicate.
It was a very small one, so I didn't think it was fair, you know, to have something like that on a permanent record.
Okay, we're getting off the subject here, which is, I need to make my movie!
Hey, no violence, please.
He promised he would help me.
Did you?
In a manner of speaking, but...
His exact words, I promise I'll help.
You know what? I think that was under duress. Like, he threatened me.
I actually begged him.
In a way that sounded like a threat.
Please, make him help me. I need to make this movie. My whole life is wrapped up in it.
Makes you wonder what kind of life we're talking about here.
Please, I need to get this done so I can put my demons to rest. Otherwise, who knows what will happen if they escape.
There, that's the part that sounded like a threat.
It's not a threat, it's a cry for help. Please, keep your promise. Help me.
Okay, well, I think you should help him, especially if he promised.
He did.
Well, suppose these demons do escape.
Yeah, Steve. Who do you think they'll be coming after first?
Another threat.
Well, maybe he's just worried he won't be able to control himself.
Not me. The demons.
Yeah, the demons, right. They might want to hurt you.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Let's hope it's good enough.
Yeah, another threat.
Maybe something simple this time. You know, like, I want justice.
I used that a couple months ago. I think you were away on a school trip. Anyway, it's not that I can't come up with something. It's just that I'm having trouble maintaining my hatred.
For my dad, you mean?
I followed him the other day when he came to get that bag of food you give him every week. Don't worry, that's our secret.
Thanks, because I don't really know how my mom
I
would
don't
hit him.
think your mom would want to see him starve, do you? Anyway, I followed him to where he parks his car.
You mean where he lives?
Yeah, just to see.
And?
The whole point of my life has been to give voice to the anger that so many of us feel towards him. But now that he's so pathetic, there's no point to it.
To your life?
Yeah.
Well, maybe there's just no point to your anger anymore. Maybe it's time for you to move on to something more productive.
Like what?
Well, you're pretty good at protesting. Maybe you could do that. Join Greenpeace or something. Protest for a living.
Those guys get paid?
Great.
Who's the old man?
Mom's new boyfriend. Yep, go ahead. Grow up if you want to.
He doesn't look very well.
You know, he did before she got her hands on him. I think she's trying to kill him with love, if you know what I mean. He must have written her in his will or something.
Come inside.
In a bit, I'm helping Alex figure some things out first.
What, no slogan today?
It's a long story.
Yeah, well, I wish I cared enough to listen to it. Dinner will be in half an hour.
You're cooking?
No, I'm ordering.
You ever gonna cook again?
No, are you?
Hey, Gramps.
Didn't I tell you not to call me that?
Thought you'd reconsider.
No. No. That house you're about to fornicate in was stolen from creditors and defrauded pension funds. Sorry about the fornicate part.
Yeah, that's a picture I'd rather not see in my head.
It felt good, though. I guess I really shouldn't aim comments like that at your mother.
Well, she was just as much into the money and prestige as my dad was.
Maybe. But the few times I met her at company functions, I thought she was very nice.
She was really nice. By the time the dust settled, everyone just thought she was the clueless wife of a major crook.
Or the major crook's accomplice.
But she wasn't, honestly. Anyways, she's obviously got some things to work through before she can get back to where she was.
Or maybe even someplace better.
Who knows?
I'm gonna have to pass.
Why?
It's got no plot.
You make porn.
Porn with a plot.
Okay, but the plot's not that important.
Maybe not to you.
Look, people watching movies for the sex. This movie will have several dismemberments. Isn't that almost as good?
It would be if it had a plot. Right now, it's just a group of scenes filled with gratuitous violence.
Look, I really need to get this off the ground.
So get him to add a plot.
He won't add anything, change anything, cut anything in any way. Like, he thinks this is perfect.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He says if that bastard asks him to change one fucking thing, I'm going to track him down and slit his fucking throat.
He said that?
Yeah.
Okay, you're just gonna have to tell him I have other commitments, okay?
Oh, sure, yeah. Then he's just going to slit my throat.
The truth is, any idiot could do it.
Sorry?
Make it yourself.
What? No. I did. Could you help?
I don't want to get anywhere near this guy.
Well, could you at least lend me some equipment?
My insurance would never cover it.
Look, I could help this guy. If I don't help this guy, my life could be in serious.
All you need is $8 grand. Okay, then you rent a camera, some lights.
$8 grand. Where the hell am I going to get
Just
$8
put a
grand?
syndicate together. Get your architect friends and your lawyers. Get them to throw in the cash. Tell them they can hang around the set for a while. Then you or your writer go on the internet and find out how to do all that technical shit.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess it's worth a try.
Hey, I heard you met my brother.
Kyle, yeah.
What'd you make of him?
Well, he's a lot like you, actually.
The hell he is. He's a finicky little twerp. That's probably why he's a good bookkeeper.
Bookkeeper. Thought I was your bookkeeper.
Well, look at you. You're a fucking disaster. No, the truth is, he bores the shit out of me, but at least he's honest. Even Carl's using him now, and Carl hates Kyle with a passion.
Why would Carl need a bookkeeper?
I guess you'd have to ask Carl that, wouldn't you? Bye-bye.
Carla, I think you took my advice a little too literally. When I said end it, I meant cut your losses, start over again with someone else. I thought I was pretty clear about that.
I think you should kill yourself. Slit your wrists in a warm bath, blew your head off with a shotgun, jump off a roof. But do something, look at me, do something to end the pain, woman. No one should have to live through all of that, you hear me? No one.
Okay, when I go off like that in the heat of the moment, it's your job to pull me back. You understand? It's your job. Neil, what are you doing here?
I need $8,000. No questions asked. It's a matter of life and death.
Life and death?
Yeah.
Life and death? You mean like that? Huh? I'm a little busy trying to actually save a life here, Steve.
What? Hers or yours? I assume you're responsible for her being up there.
That's how the critics will see it.
Yeah, you're probably the worst lawyer in the whole world. You know that? Come here.
Yep. Excuse me, not so close to the car. Carla, this is Steve Unger. Maybe you've heard of him. He used to be rich and powerful, but now, well, he's lost his family and his fortune, his self-respect. He lives in his car, showers maybe once a week, and his ex-wife is currently banging a guy twice his age. I'll tell you about that later on. Carla, no matter how bad your divorce is, no matter how ugly things seem for you right now, your life will never be as screwed up or sad as Steve's is. I mean, if anybody has reason to kill himself, it's him. And yet, here he is, walking around with all the common sense of an acorn, showing up where he's not welcome, making gratuitous remarks and asking for things that no reasonable person for even a moment would consider giving him. Compare yourself to all that, woman. It's like you just won the fucking lottery. Thank you. Please, thank you. But it was obviously the story of this man's ridiculous existence to save that woman's life. So, Steve, in appreciation for all the absurdly ill-considered, wrong-headed things you've ever done. Right? Right here.
So that's where you're holding all your business meetings these days, huh?
Gareth chose it. He says the machinery helps keep him calm.
Yeah, well, it's not doing anything for me. I am still very agitated. That was an extremely close call I had back there.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think you should take a very long and hard look at what you've become, Neil.
You know, coming from you, that should mean absolutely nothing, but you might be right. Imagine if that woman had actually killed herself.
Yeah, really.
It all got away from me, Steve. The fame, the power, it all went to my head.
Except that you're neither famous nor powerful, but whatever.
Maybe I should make some sort of change.
Your life?
No, the show. I'm thinking about retooling my character.
When you say your character?
Yeah, I'm a character. A character on television. It's a character I'm playing. And we both share the same name, but he's not me. I mean, he's me, but he's me.
Kind of unhinged, unmedicated.
Bottom line, I think he needs more compassion.
I think you need more compassion.
Maybe he should find Jesus. You know, Jesus is very popular with our core demographic.
What, the desperate and helpless?
Oh, aged 18 to 55. But how does one do that? That whole finding Jesus thing.
I usually start at Vixen's. You know, the strip club down the street. He's always sitting next to the stage. Jesus Sanchez. The guy's obsessed with peelers. This our man?
Maybe.
What does that mean? He's not convinced?
I thought I'd leave that up to you.
Sure. How much do we need?
8,000.
Let's make it 10,000, then I can have that green screen shot I want.
Sure, whatever.
We need a check for 10 grand.
For what?
For my movie.
And you want that from me?
Well, you're the money guy, aren't you?
Money guy.
That's a movie term for investor?
No kidding. Well, speaking as the money guy, what kind of a movie do you think you're going to make for $10,000 besides a very bad one?
A very personal one. One that I've dedicated a lot of time and energy to.
Yeah, okay, listen, I don't know what Steve's told you here, all right? But let me tell you.
You should probably let him finish.
No, you should definitely let me finish. Otherwise, you won't know how important it is that this movie gets made.
Important to you, you mean?
And his demons.
His what?
Demons. Yeah. Tell him what'll happen if they get away from you.
Well, who the hell will know? But it won't be pleasant.
He means not pleasant for you.
You either.
Well, that's a
Okay,
given.
you both need to shut up. I don't know what you're talking about, and guess what? I don't care. Listen, pal, we've all got our demons, right?
Not like his.
24 hours. 24 hours and the camera's got to be rolling. Camera's not rolling in 24 hours. I can't be held responsible for what will happen.
He's serious. So you better just write the check, huh?
Yeah, sure, just like that.
Come on, you heard him?
Oh, yeah, he's gonna unleash his demons on us. You know how often I get threats like that? I got 3 former clients who all threatened to castrate me. One says she's gonna feed my testicles to her cat.
Okay, look, here's the thing. He probably wouldn't even consider looking for you, but my current living arrangement makes me a pretty easy target. So
No.
think about Kate.
She's better off without you.
You don't mean that. Just give me the check.
No.
How about if I say please?
No.
Please.
No, I can't. I don't have it.
You don't have 10 grand?
I don't have $10.
What?
Well, I did, but I bought a lottery ticket. Wendy has me on an allowance. She found out about the special credit card I use for personal things.
Oh, personal things like escorts?
Yeah, and other things.
Like more escorts.
Yeah.
Which I believe I warned you about.
Did you? You took time off from helping fuck up the world economy to warn me about that.
Yes, I did.
Well, whatever. Warned or not warned, I'm on a very short leash and you're shit out of luck.
Okay, but, you know, if his demons come after me, it's all your fault.
Yeah, well, I can live with that. How the hell do you get out of here?
It's this way. This way.
What?
This way. I just really need to borrow it.
I'm pretty sure it's broken.
Really? It's just that little camera with the viewer that flipped up and everything.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, just trying to find it and check, honey.
Okay, sure.
Wow. Hey, Kate. Your mom and her new boyfriend are here.
Don't do it, Dad.
Wow. Should I be offering to help get the wheelchair out of the trunk? So she figured it was time to move on from the young guys, huh?
Well, I guess she thought she made her point. You know, that she could get any man that she wanted.
Yeah, and she realized she wanted him.
They met at a grocery store. He's actually a pretty nice guy.
Oh, yeah. That's snazzy dressing, huh?
What are you doing here?
He wanted to borrow this.
Going on vacation?
No, I'm just doing someone a favor. You're not going to introduce us?
Sure, why not? Steve, this is Mr. Hannigan. Mr. Hannigan, this is my ex-husband, Steve Unger.
I'm sorry. She calls you Mr. Hannigan.
It's a sign of respect.
Oh. And that's the basis of your relationship, is it? Respect?
Steve?
I can pleasure a woman faster than any man half my age. I'm sorry you had to hear that, Kate.
Yeah, I think I am too. Here.
Yeah, thanks. Well, it was great meeting you, Mr. Hannigan. I'm just going to be...
I want that back.
It's broken, Mom.
No consummate in fixing it. You hear me? I want it back.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry. No sign today?
Not today or tomorrow. I'm moving on.
To someone even more deserving of your contempt?
It was never contempt. Not really. It was actually more like disappointment.
It felt like contempt. Moving on to what?
I'm not sure. Your daughter thinks I can make a career out of protesting.
You could actually do that?
Apparently. What's that for?
No, well, nothing if I can't get it working. Just need to get myself out of a jam.
Another one. You seem to be having trouble adjusting to your new life.
Yeah, well...
Maybe because you're not aware, actually, that it is your new life.
Well, Alex, it's definitely not my old life.
Until your arrest, you're immune to the consequences of your actions, but now...
Well, it's always been a pleasure talking to you, Alex, you know? So, best of luck with whatever lies ahead for you.
I've got one. A camera you can use. And some sound equipment and lights, too.
Really?
Everyone needs a hobby.
Wow. Can I go see?
Mom?
Home a little early, aren't you?
Just a little.
How was work?
Good.
Who's that you have here with you, dear?
It's my boss, Mom.
Mr. Unger?
Yes.
Oh, my son has told me so much about you.
Well, you know, I've done a few things.
Now, please, no false modesty. It won't work around here. Alex has told me about all the extraordinary things that you have done for the company.
Mom.
Am I embarrassing you, dear? Truth is, he worships you. I've been asking him for months to bring you home for dinner. I guess he just couldn't work up the nerve. Is Charlotte coming too, dear?
My girlfriend. No, it's just us, Mom.
Oh, well, when you're ready for me to meet her.
Yeah, it's just easier this way, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Hungry?
Yeah.
Come on.
I understand Encore's stock price weathered the recession quite well.
Steve doesn't want to talk about business, Mom.
Well, I just wanted to thank him for protecting our investment.
Oh, this dinner is all the thanks that I need. Do you mind if I have some more?
Oh, no, of course not. Alex. Say, what do you think about my son's landscapes? He just took it up out of the blue.
No, he's very talented. Is there more gravy? Let's go.
The Taj Mahal, or the Taj as it's lovingly referred to here. Later I go to Kashmir province, and after that it's a boat ride up the Ganges. That was hard.
You made this?
Green screen allows me to go anywhere in the world without actually leaving my room. And to actually do a bit of character work.
Character work?
Yeah.
And these are travel documentaries?
Plus some story.
But minus the travel.
You think I have presence? I've always wondered if I have enough charisma to be an actor.
The short answer to that would be no.
What's the long answer?
Look, maybe the lunatic who wants to use this equipment would be a better judge of that.
Except he's a lunatic.
Well, that's kind of a lunatic question, Alex. Which reminds me, how could you not have told your mother the truth about Encore?
It would have crushed her.
Didn't she hear about it?
From who? We don't own a television, and obviously she doesn't read newspapers.
And what about your girlfriend, Charlotte?
Yeah, I see her at the laundromat. Yeah, but we've never actually spoken.
And how do you know her name is Charlotte?
I don't.
When traveling down the Zambezi from Botswana to South Africa, one must be very wary of certain things, such as the hyenas.
So I get to use all this equipment?
Only if Alex can play the lead.
The lead? Oh, I thought maybe I'd just play a small part.
No, you'd be perfect. You don't have any problems with blood, though.
Blood? What does my character do?
He's not a surgeon, if that's what you're asking.
He's a janitor.
A janitor who disembowels people.
What kind of people?
Teenagers.
26 of them.
I disembowel 26 teenagers?
And 8 innocent bystanders.
And do I feel bad about it?
About the innocent bystanders? A little bit.
But not the teenagers.
Well, I didn't.
He means when he wrote it.
Or when I dreamt about it. Come on, you guys, give me a hand with this stuff. I don't want to lose the light outside.
What? We're going to start now?
You got a problem with that?
Are you coming?
No. I think I'll pass.
No, sorry. I need you.
To do what? This doesn't make a lot of sense. I was just instantly walking my dog on the beach. He jumped me, tied me up, and is about to disembowel me?
Yeah.
Why?
This is his killing ground. He waits here for the teenagers to gather.
What, so while he's waiting, he just kills anybody who wanders by?
And their pets.
Oh. So he's already killed my dog?
No. That happens later.
When?
When I find a dog. Open up. There you go.
What was that?
Coffee.
That's the worst coffee I've ever tasted by far. Whew. You know, that knife looks real.
It's a prop. It's supposed to look real.
It feels real, too.
Hey, it looks real. It feels real. Where's all this leading?
You know what? These ropes are starting to hurt.
Use that in your performance.
I'm feeling a little weird.
Nauseous, blurred vision?
Yeah. How did you know?
I drugged you.
You what?
Look, with non-professional actors, you're supposed to help them access emotion. I need you to be in a paranoid, semi-conscious haze. Now, just give me a second while I do some framing.
You want to hear something interesting? This is just like the recurring dream I used to have about killing you. Weird, huh?
The knife is real.
Yeah, it certainly feels real.
That's because it is. Help me.
Hi.
Hi.
Ooh, what happened?
You passed out.
Yeah, I mean, after that.
Nothing. He gave you too much of whatever that drug was. You weren't supposed to pass out. You were supposed to be awake enough to register pain and terror.
So you didn't disembowel me?
There's no point.
Where's our director?
I'm not sure.
He didn't say anything about looking for a dog, did he?
No. And I'm not sure this whole acting thing is the right career choice for me.
You might want to try with someone a little more stable before you give up on it entirely.
Yeah, maybe.
Dad, what happened to your face?
Something incredibly interesting, I'm sure.
Yeah, don't worry. It's just movie makeup.
You can fill us in later. We have to get going.
What's with the clothes?
Mr. Hannigan had a heart attack.
He's dead?
We're off to the viewing. Funeral's tomorrow. I told her something like this was going to happen.
I assume he died happy.
Please be quiet.
You're a beast, Lori. You are a magnificent beast. Listen, Kate, if it ever gets to the point where you think you might need therapy, I'll scrape the money together. I promise.
Thanks, Dad.
So listen, you think it'd be okay if I went and had a shower, Lori? You know, just wash up my clothes, huh?
Fine, just don't use the good towels.
See you, Dad.
Do you believe that? She killed that old man with pure sexual energy. That's terrifying. Okay, but maybe a little exciting, too. The point is, maybe people need to be warned.
You say you've got what it takes, and you can pass the test better than the